Jacco van Loon. Not only is he much smarter than I am, but he's also a professor of astrophysics and as well as the director of the Keele Observatory. Jacco, thank you very much for joining us here on the NewsHour. What do you think that Jim Green meant when he said that the world is not ready for this revolutionary implication of this discovery? It sounds like the title of a possible James Bond film, The World's Not Ready.
Yes. Well, we haven't found life besides on our own Earth, even though we think there must be life, because the conditions for life are basically liquid water. And we know many places where there might be liquid water on planets around other stars, but even in our solar system. And Mars is one of them. Even though there's no liquid water on the surface, at least it won't be there for long, we know now that there's liquid water underneath the surface. So there's a possibility that there's life underneath the surface of Mars. So the rovers that both ESA and NASA are sending will dig underneath the surface. And if they do find life, even though it would not be unexpected to scientists, of course, this would be incredible, because it's the first time that we will have found life on a different place besides Earth. So Jim Green basically is getting us prepared for that exciting news. Of course, we do not know if they will find life, so it may be a disappointment. But if they do find life, then we will want to know what the life is like. Is it like life on Earth? Mm-hmm. So we will start a whole new chapter in also understanding our own existence in the universe. And that's why it will be, well, a bit of a shock for us. Yeah.
I mean, as an astrophysicist, I want you to speculate as to what type of life could be found on the red planet. Are we talking sort of microbiotic types of life, or sort of like little green men?
Yes, no. So it must be microbial. It's probably relatively similar to life on Earth in the sense that it will probably need water, and that's why we're looking there for signs of life. It will probably have structures like cells, and it probably also has something that tells it what it's supposed to do. And on Earth, that's DNA. That's a genetic material. So this is one of the interesting things that we can find out then, if it's also a similar thing as DNA. So it will be microbial, it will be tiny, and we may actually have to wait until we can bring back some of the material to laboratories on Earth. And the Mars rover is supposed to basically preserve some of the material it digs up for later missions to come and collect. So okay. It will be a few more years before we actually have a final answer. But yes, it will be microbes, nothing we can communicate with.
Okay. All right.
Afraid of.
I don't have a lot of time left, but I want to ask your thoughts on how revolutionary this is, because we've been asking this question: are we alone in the universe? But the fact that if we do find life outside of our universe, could this be as groundbreaking as Copernicus sort of coming out and saying that the Earth revolves around the sun?
In a way, yes, because we finally know that we're not alone in the universe. Earth is not the only inhabited place in the universe. And so philosophically and in many other ways, this is going to be a complete change in how we see our place in the universe.
Okay. Jacco van Loon from the Keele Observatory, thank you very much for joining us here on the NewsHour.